anything and everything.
Do you ever wonder how to? Do you ever wonder why?
About anything and everything. Then Doris is your guide. Anything and everything will open your mind. Anything and everything with Doris. Anything and everything with Doris is online. Remember. Anything and everything with Doris.
Hello, everyone. You are listening to Anything and Everything, and I'm your host, Doris. This episode is brought to you by Affordable Creations. Hello, everyone, and welcome to February. Can you believe it? It's cold down here in the south, but I know it's warm compared to where a lot of my family is up north. And we have Valentine's Day coming up, so I hope y'all have a great Valentine's Day this month. I actually have 3 family birthdays this month. My son Tyler was actually my Valentine's gift 26 years ago. He will be 26 on Valentine's Day this year. Here's a shout out to Tyler. And I have 2 grandsons this month who will be, Devin will be 14 on the 23rd, and Jonathan will be 9 on the 23rd also. So y'all listen out for our birthday bash. We're going to have a February birthday bash around the middle to the end of this month. So if y'all have any birthdays in February, send them in and I'll give y'all a shout out too. In a previous episode back in December, I mentioned ways to prevent cataracts, and I advised avoiding statins. Statins are popular for lowering cholesterol, but they make cells unable to repair properly. They create neuropathy and memory loss. Other side effects include sexual dysfunction, liver damage, high blood sugar, fatigue, cataracts, depression, anxiety, irritability, and learning disabilities. Research shows that half of all women taking statins develop diabetes and an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease or some other form of dementia. High cholesterol has been deemed the main culprit behind heart disease, but the real culprits behind heart disease have nothing to do with the amount of cholesterol in your blood. So what are they? The true factors that affect heart health: stress, sugar, trans fat, inflammation, and free radicals. Believe it or not, statins can actually cause heart disease. Extensive studies have shown that statin drugs can deplete levels of CoQ10, an indispensable antioxidant nutrient, and the consequences can be grave. When the body's storage of CoQ10 are lowered, the oxidation of LDL cholesterol increases. This sets off a destructive cascade in which the low-density lipoprotein penetrates and creates holes in the arterial walls, triggering severe inflammation and raising the risk of a heart attack or stroke. Now, I plan to do an episode on CoQ10 as a compound that helps generate energy in your cells. Your body produces CoQ10 naturally, but its production tends to decrease with age. But fortunately, you can get CoQ10 through supplements and other foods. Now, health conditions like heart disease, brain disorders, diabetes, and cancer have been linked to low levels of CoQ10. And to be fair, it isn't clear whether low levels of CoQ10 cause these diseases or are a result of them. But we do know CoQ10 is very important, and as we age, we lose it. So it's important to keep it maintained. Many integrative healthcare providers, such as board-certified chiropractic orthopedist Dr. Ronald Grisanti, insist that CoQ10 must be given along with statin drugs. In fact, Dr. Grisanti maintains that prescribing statin drugs unaccompanied by CoQ10 should be illegal. Dr. Grisanti reports that CoQ10 deficiency can cause fatal cardiomyopathy, heart attack, angina, and congestive heart failure. Cancer, high blood pressure, liver disease, depression, memory loss, there are also other possible consequences of the shortfalls of CoQ10. In addition, low CoQ10 levels seem to be associated with premature death. In one study, 94 hospital patients aged over 50 years were analyzed for CoQ10, alpha tocopherol, a form of vitamin E, and free cholesterol. Researchers found patients who died within a follow-up period of 6 months all had significantly lower CoQ10 values. CoQ10 is an astounding benefit to the heart, generating new cell mitochondria as it helps to regulate blood pressure. In 2003, a Swedish study revealed that 4 years of 200 milligrams of CoQ10 and 200 micrograms of selenium a day reduced heart disease by an astonishing 40%. The original study was double-blind and placebo-controlled, which is the gold standard for medical research, and published in the peer-reviewed International Journal of Cardiology. The follow-up research showed that the heart protective effect persisted even after a dozen years, even after the study subjects had long since stopped taking the pair of nutrients. So why do so many doctors prescribe statins? 2 words. Pharmaceutical companies. Big pharma. It's a lot like politics. If you go to the FDA website, they note on their website that cognitive impairment, such as memory loss, confusion, and forgetfulness, have been reported by statin users. They also advise that statins increase the risk of raised blood sugar levels and the development of type 2 diabetes. Then they claim it's safe and effective. That's why I mentioned in an earlier podcast that it's important to use these sites such as the FDA, but it's also just as important to make your own decision in the end. Statins are the best-selling prescription drug class in the United States. More than 20% of Americans between the ages of 40 and 75 are currently taking statins, and the CDC reports that its prevalence is on the rise. You know what else is on the rise? Alzheimer's disease. It's the 6th leading cause of death in the U.S. Statins are not the only thing that cause dementia, but it sure doesn't help. Just remember that you never want to stop taking prescription medications without discussing it with your doctor first. Your doctor can help you find other options that work best for you. For further reading on this topic, check out the references below. And that's our show. Thanks for listening. And until we meet again, enjoy every day to its fullest. God bless. For comments or questions, you can reach us by email at yappy@post.com. Also, check us out on Twitter at Dorisi and our Facebook pages at Yappy Studio or Louisiana Entertainment Association. Anything and Everything with Doris is produced by Your Own Production Incorporated and comes out every week. So come on back and feel free to add us to your favorite RSS feed, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Pod, and our favorite, Podbean. All links are found in our show notes below.